Well, Conrad has chosen a location from which to start building his new base. Now we just need to gather the materials and head there. So, put together a list of everything that is non-portable that we're going to need, plus the stuff that we're going to need that is portable. So, let's get started and begin building our new base. Get some sleep. We should clear out this inventory. No, not there. Here. Gotta be careful. We want to keep our portal. So we just want to get rid of that. We'll keep everything else. Do some quick repairs. I'm wishing that we had more Fenris hair, and I'm fighting the urge to go back to the mountains and start searching for it. All right, first thing, let's see what we can grab from here that we're gonna need and just take it. We're gonna need as much wood as we can get. We may have to pack up this iron and take it. Tin and copper. Silver, I think. Oh, that's tin. That's silver. Silver, I think we're okay on. Oh, I see. I got these reversed. There we go. Copper, tin, iron, silver. Kind of some kind of order. But there's no wood here. We are going to need a handful of deer hide. Looks like we need 10. Let's just go ahead and take all. We're going to need 20 leather scraps, so we'll take all that. We need some obsidian. We might need more. Let's go ahead and take 15. 15. All right, let's run that over and drop it off. There's the forge, that's 6, and that's unconnected, so is it 6 where we want to be? I think it must be. Yeah, that's it. Oh good, we've got... Gonna leave this here for now. Sometimes if you get just the right place, you can stack those on top of each other. This time we're not getting it, so let's put a shelf. Then we should be able to put it on top of the shelf. Gonna need 10 Surtling cores for our... Let's just get a whole stack of Surtling cores. Oh, that is 10. Let's get 2 stacks then. We need some ancient wood. How much ancient wood? 2. Let's go ahead and grab 10. What other miscellaneous? We need 4 coal. We're gonna need stone. That's not nearly enough, but it's something to start with. What did I say? Oh, you know, I'm gonna put that back here. Make that a whole stack. There we go. So we got ancient bark, coal. That's what I wanted to grab over here. Well, sure, I saw some. Yeah. Some coal, flint. We have some flint here. Can't believe we don't have any flint. Gonna need some core wood. I think we have some there, but that's a little more. That's a boat, so we're gonna leave it. I don't see any flint. Well, we're gonna have to gather flint. I got deer hide, we got leather scraps, we need some chain. Chain is at the forge, I believe. Let's see what we got at the forge. Didn't think we left anything in there. Let's grab that fine wood. I know we're gonna need that. We need actually, let's see real quick. Oh, we need tons of fine wood. We're gonna need plenty of wood. We'll be taking all of that and probably then some, because I don't think that's gonna be enough. We don't have enough iron. We're gonna need another stack of iron. So we might just get the iron nearby since we have to go get some anyway. I thought I heard something funny. We don't have a crafting station. Thought for sure we did. So we need 65 pine wood. We'll probably need like 20 more. We need, that can't be right. Yeah, I got something wrong with my formula, I think. Yeah, we only need 4 core wood. All right, we're set. We're going to need lots of wood. So we'll be cutting down more trees. But that's all good. Okay. Let's take an inventory of what we've got at the forge. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let's take an inventory what we've got at the forge in the way of metals and what we're going to need. And we'll launch the boat from here. So hang on a minute while I check out this spreadsheet that I built. We need a total of 21 copper. And let's see if I can. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, we wanted to get chain. Let me get that while I'm thinking about it. Not here. What am I missing? We had a bunch of chain because we got raided by. Well, before we head out, let's take a look here. All right, we're gonna need 21 copper. There's 16 for the forge, which is 6 for the forge and 10 for the forge cooler. And then we need 5 more for pots and pans for the cauldron. Oh, and I didn't add in the potion cauldron. To start out with, we can just run back and forth on that. So 21 copper, and I've got 16. I've got enough for the forge. We're gonna need 10, 10. That's funny. And my numbers are wrong because I got messed up. See if I can fix that real quick. Sorry about this. I was hoping to have all this taken care of offline. So I wouldn't waste your time. And all of this is coming off of the Valheim wiki, which I really appreciate them building that out for us. That way it's easier to plan on all the materials I'm going to need. Copper and tin, if we need extra, we're in the Black Forest, so we can get some relatively easily. But we need 21 copper, we're going to have 16, so we need 5 more. Gonna have to eat after we look at this. We need 10 tin for the cauldron. We need 5 bronze. We need 3 of them for the adays and 2 for the anvils. We need 44 iron, so that's what's going to really get us. We've only got 6 here, but um, we've got a bunch back at the home base. I think we've got 30. I'm hoping 35, 36, 38 would be nice because we need 44. We need 2 silver. We got that covered. And we need 5 black metal. But that's only for the last update, the mortar and pedestal, which is the final upgrade for the cauldron. And that's part of the plains update, so don't have to worry about that. I think we're set. Let's go. Wanted to check and see what do we got left in here. Oh, we got 8 copper. That's nice. We actually need that. And we're going to need some more coal. I think, how much coal did we have? We've got 10, so that'll do 10. No, that'll do 5. We need a little more coal. I made a gate. Thank goodness. Well, let's see if there's a troll around. Can always use a few more blueberries. I know we're real low. I think we only use them in potions now. I don't know. That's our troll signal. If there's any trolls nearby, they'll come running. So this is just, that's get us 16 coal, that's enough. It's just so we can finish off that copper, because we are going to need it. There he is. Oh, we need to eat. Let's do that real quick. Let that kick in while we run around here for a second. Where's that copper? Come on over here to this copper and we'll get a little bit of that taken care of while we're here. I thought there was a copper vein around here for sure. And this would be it. Just because. Over here. Oh, that was too quick. Well, we got one. And our troll call worked just as planned. You see how you don't see the copper underground? That's why I always dig around it and not just take it from the surface like this. However, we're getting ready to leave this area and we only need a little bit. We needed 21 and we had 16. I think we probably got enough. But I'm going to chip this piece off and that piece on the ground, and then we'll call it good. I got 11 more, so that's not bad. Wanted to make sure I didn't have any fine wood on me. Probably gonna need a little more wood. Let's grab some while it's still daylight. Thought I heard somebody. Put that down for now so I can grab this coal. Keep that guy full. Whatever wood I got left. Excuse me. We need to brew up some more medium heals. And we got rid of all of our wood. There it goes again. I don't understand what I'm doing that I miss that jump. another log here? Should be another log here. Don't know where it went. And I don't really care. That's, he'd already been fighting somebody. That's interesting. Medium heal, that's where we were. 10 strawberries, 10 honey, 4 blood bags, 1 dandelion. Aww. Gonna need a few more strawberries. Oh, doggone it. That was 1-star bull. Boar. Would have loved to have tamed him. I don't really care for those. I've got 100 some. Hard to see strawberries at night. Let's head out to our... Somebody's fighting. We're gonna need a bunch of fine wood, but that's not what I'm after right now. Better get rid of this big guy. Just trying to scavenge up some strawberries, and hopefully we find some along our mushroom route. Let's do our little vegetation trick here. And we just picked mushrooms, so there's probably not going to be anybody any out here. The world save usually happens just before daylight, so maybe we'll get some light to see by. A little lag right there. 1-star deer. Don't need him for anything. Just kind of fun to take him down with your bare hands. There we go. Now it'll start getting easier to see. And from here, can we get... We can't get out. That's too bad. So we're going to end up sailing all the way around. Here we go. Need at least one more. I used to mark strawberry bushes on my map, and I quit doing that thinking, oh, you never need to do that. Guess I was wrong. Was there an abandoned village near us that had a bunch of strawberry patches? Gonna have to get rid of something. Guess not. I thought there was. Missed him. Doggone it. Don't need deer. Don't need all those neck. Here we go. Oh, we got dandelions at home, even though we need one for a recipe. We don't need it right now. And one to grow on. Let's head back. Didn't mark that last batch. I should have. That's not the mark we want. We should zoom in. Get it in the right place. No, that's the arena. I don't want to head towards it. I want to head home. That way. I thought I was headed the right way the first time. We got a ways to go. And we've got motor power instead of ethers. And this is the abandoned village. I thought there was one around here. There's always a few. Strawberries in an abandoned village. Arena, home, west. Right? Yes, right. Could get that deer if I wanted to. No, I let my stamina run too low. Deer, not a boar. A boar I was going to double back for. A deer I can pass on. Couldn't figure him out. He looks different since he's a 2-star. All right. Got some stuff here to unload. Let's start with money for nothing. We're gonna need the mushrooms. Do we need mushrooms? Medium. Health. Stamina. Healing. Minor. Medium. Okay. Dandelion, honey, and blood bag. I can't remember. That's terrible. I was just looking at it. Ugh. That should not have been that hard. Let's prep another one. Well, we got the materials and we're here. And so it was 4. Tin honey. But I do get 1. Yes, that keystrokes have to be so fast on typing those numbers. I never get it right because I'm slow. Oh, you know, we should bruise another set of animal whispers. 10 carrots and 5 onions. 1, 4, 5. Half of that is 10. We were going to end up taming some locks. I'm almost sure of it. And now we need strawberries again. Imagine that. Full up there. Let's shuffle these on down the road. So we're close to a full stack now. We're going to sail out of here, so let's go put the boat in the water. Did it again? I missed that. There's something I'm doing wrong when I go to jump. I'm not sure what it is. But we could use a wolf skewer. Oh, hi there. We'll take that. We could use a wolf skewer. And might as well get a little of that. Where is our... Oh, look. Look at that, look at that. That's the way you do it. We don't have a workbench set up for launching the boat. I thought for sure we did. It must have been the other side of the continent. Now that I think about it, I think that's right. But we'll just put one right here. Right there. And now we can put our boat in the water, but something's wrong. We didn't pick up the boat. That figures. Oh, we should grab that. Oh, and those rocks. We can take those rocks. That's the boat. I'll grab that stack of wood for sure. There we go. Let's see if we can't get this out in the water where it doesn't go kaboom when we drop it. Looks like we got it all in the water. Stack of wood, where was that? There it is. We don't have to ship wood there, but if we've got wood ready to ship. Should we? Might as well take it, right? Somebody's at the front door. That is in RL, that is. My nest is going off and giving me alerts. I imagine that's probably my daughter with the granddaughters, but who knows? Hopefully it's not some burglar. Wrong one. I think we can do 750, so let's see if we can carry all this. We're no longer overweight, so we certainly can. How much have we got to spare? Don't know if it's enough for that. Nope. So we'll leave it. Don't want to be overburdened when motor wears off. Anything that we absolutely forgot that we should have. Looks like we're good. Oh, always get those rocks. That's too bad. And around the corner we go. So we're going to sail up to there, which we could go ahead and just head that way. Yeah, that should do it. And around the corner up to there. So we got a good ways to go. With motors behind us, we're gonna do well. Like to zoom out so that I can see. It just feels so painfully slow. And we can't get any faster until we get a bigger boat. which won't happen till we finish the Mistlands. Looks like a good fishing spot. Still got lots of daylight. Actually, we're headed just a hair too far inland. Lost motor's power. So now we're at the mercy of the winds for the next 15 minutes. Let's swing out just a little bit. Maybe a little more. That's plenty. That should take us straight past this edge. Might have to swing out around that mess. Why does it look like we're getting... we are. We'll get close to that. Gonna have to cook some more. Probably time to plant some onions too. So we'll grab the rest of our metal that we have at Shadowgarth Forge, and then we'll start sailing for the Plains base. I need a good name for that. Let me know if you can think of something. Like to stick with the Norse naming conventions if possible. And here comes the rain. Knew that wouldn't last forever. There's some rocks up here, but I don't see them. So I think we're gonna, there it is, just past it, right there. Good aim. I don't know, I think we're close right there. If we only have a day on this trip, that's not bad. The next trip is definitely going to be a little bit more difficult. Oh, that fish was floating in the air. I could not figure out what it was. I guess those guys can jump in your boat and poison you, which wouldn't be any fun at all. And now we're in trouble. This will be exactly when we see a sea serpent. 9 minutes before we have motor. Gonna turn towards the shore. See if we could pick up a wind. I guess the thing to do is if they do jump in your boat, you're supposed to jump up and grab it and stick it in your inventory and not let it poison you. Because I think their poison is quite deadly. Later on, you can use them. If you catch one, you can use them to kill things. Not as a weapon, but like if you have a boar breeder, you put it down where the boar run around and it kills the boar. Alright, we're going to turn and follow the shore until we see our tower, Shadowgarth Forge. Should be just around this corner. Maybe we'll get lucky and the wind will shift, who knows. Thought there was a leech, but it was the shadow of our mast. Well, not the mast. I don't know what the spar that goes across is called. The main spar, maybe? Got me. If you know, drop me a comment. I'd love to know. I've only had it happen to me twice where a fish jumped in my boat. First time I didn't have any idea what to do, and then the second time I jumped up and grabbed him, and I had a fish. It wasn't a puffer fish, so I didn't have to worry about the poison. It was more like one of these troll fish or something like that. All right, let's back in. A little lift. Come on, lift me up. Ah, that's good. How much is left in there? 4? Okay. We could probably get the last of them done. And we'll have plenty of copper. Yeah, it's 27. What did we say we needed copper-wise? We only need 21, so we're set. We'll take that coal with us. And the tin. Alright, this is going to take multiple trips because we're not going to use our motor power to do this. Can't jump in the boat when I'm overweight. So, do a little moonwalk there. Throw that down. Can you pick up a partial? No. I can drop a partial though. There we go. Didn't quite make it. Now I'm all wet. No, that's the way I want to go. I want to turn it this way. Huh. That's not working. Pick me up. Move me back. Come on. Or not. We're going to have to turn some of this tin and copper into bronze. So that's good. How much bronze do we need? We only need 5, so that shouldn't be too bad. Would like to get all of this loaded before we leave. How many can I carry? Let's get rid of 2. And 2 more. They are 14 pounds each, so that's max. That'd be 53 if I added 1. Well, let's hope that storm blows over by morning. I'm gonna take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back right after our station identification. And we're back. So let's head to the forge and enjoy another great day of sailing. I'm afraid the storm didn't let up. The last few days, oh boy, this is nice. All right, we gotta go up the shoreline. Rocks, great. Don't think I repaired. Some rocks over there. Don't want to hit those. Get around this island and we'll take a left. Ooh, sharp left. Some nasty rocks. Ugh. Don't really want to be in that. Alright, let's slow down. See what we're doing here. This is really going to be hard to navigate in a storm. I remember this strait being very difficult. Okay, we're good for a minute. Sunlight would not, wouldn't bother me a bit to have sunlight. And then I'll bet you our friend the troll is back. So before we pass this way again, we're going to want to jump out and say hi to him. Could not figure out what kind of rock that was, because it was a gray dwarf. Did I leave in the middle of the night, or what? He can poison us, but I'm not too worried about him. Okay. I'll bite. A bear! Unbelievable. Now I'm gonna have to get out and push. Or not. Whoa, that's some heavy damage there. Well, this storm could let up. Wouldn't bother me a bit. Map-wise, we want to go straight across. I must have left at nighttime. Thought for sure we slept. Some rocks up here. Let's hope we don't hit them, because we sure can't see them. Not sure I've seen the moon before. Don't see our tower. Oh, there it is. Duh. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see if we can back into that shallow spot. This isn't the place. But as long as I'm here, I should be able to very quickly. Missing requirement, repair. There we go. This is close, but this is not where we want to be. So while I'm looking at this, what do we want? We want to go, oh, we got to go all the way around. Okay. Here we go. See you guys. I hear you, but we're leaving. We'll play next time. Not quite. And then if we need to, we can use motor for our last push home. Pufferfish. Behemoth. What are those called? It's not a behemoth, a leviathan. That's it. Leviathan. So which direction from here? There's our serpent friend. Let's... We want to skim off of that point, that point. So I think we can... Oh, let's keep that going. We can turn this a little bit. I think that's pretty close. So then we should see our friend the serpent here. I don't want to get too close. I would like to add it to my map, but I don't want to get stung by the mosquitoes. No, that's meadows. Oops. rock. Getting close to losing our wind. And we're probably... Well, we got a ways to go. We got half a day. Let's drop this on our map. Oh, we have it. Now we lost the wind. Didn't see our friend the serpent. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but this way we didn't lose any time. Chasing him down. Okay, we gotta keep following this around. That's Black Forest. About midday. Let's bypass these rocks. Or not. Doggone it. Let's see, are we on... We're almost straight on course. We'll get a little closer and see how we're doing. Gotta watch out for those rocks. Not doing a good job of that. I think having the sail block your line of sight makes it difficult. Big chunk of Black Forest. Two more minutes. We might be there by then. do alignment wise? Pretty good. Need to turn just a little bit more south. No, I think we're almost right. Yeah, just a little more south. We're just past that point, I believe. No, that's too far. We're right over there by that stone structure. Oh, I think we might be near that boat. Somewhere around the area of that boat. Let's go to the other side of that boat. Stay away from that rock. Never was any good at parallel parking. Don't go forward. Let's see, where's our tower? Over here. Oh, look, we've got a copper vein right next to the tower. That's fantastic. And the door is on this side? Yeah. Gonna need another one of these. No wood. Doesn't happen very often that I can stack the third row while sitting on the ground level. So happy to see that. I might have to cut a path through here. Definitely need to cut a path through there. Got a thought. Gonna take a couple of jumps to pull this off. But it occurs to me that we've got a cart over here, and we could use that cart. If we just grab the nails. We're gonna need some wood. Don't know if we have any. Gonna have a lot of work to do on this place. Well, in the morning we'll continue. I think this is going to be a long one, considering we're at an hour 46 already. This rock's going to have to go, and I need some rock, so... Okay, get the attention of a goblin. I hear him. There he is. Two of them. There's the first one. Oh, he's a 1-star. And we're dead. Yes, indeed. I wonder if I was low on health. Don't know when the last time I ate was. I know we're running out on some stuff. Alright, we can put on the wolf hide. And I think we've got the silver sword. Somewhere here. That's the iron scale. We're going to need one of those. Don't know if now's the time to grab it, but we need it. Wouldn't hurt to have a shield. I'll go ahead and use those. There's the silver sword. All right. One star. He's going to be... Oh, we didn't get any food. One star is going to be difficult as... .40 health. Well, I'm going to use one of those ice cream. Oh, we can make some sausage. And we'll make some wolf meat. Wolf skewers. What am I short on entrails? Okay. I think I got enough. There we go. Should go track down more boar. Can't remember how many we had on us. I'll only do 5. We don't need 5 now, even. Okay, I'll do 6. Sorry. Need to keep picking mushrooms. Alright, let's grab that ice cream. And that should get us in pretty good shape. Let's wait for that to sink in. I think I'll grab these. If I get a chance, I'll slow him down to start with. There we go. That's much better health. Well, let's see if he'll come back. We'll try the silver sword this time. I think one thing we should do is go check on the boat, make sure. He's close by. Here he comes. Yeah, that was a big one. Took a chunk of our health, 50 points, one hit. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Because we're carrying too much. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Gonna need that wood. Gonna leave the armor I've got on for a minute while I'm working. See what kind of attention we draw. I think we've got some of this down here. That's the wood, which I said I wanted. I guess it's in the boat still. Okay. Alright, we're going to build ourselves a pathway. Through here. Alright. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Feels better. Nope. So just trying to make a nice path that we can get the cart through. The beginnings of what will be a dock. Might be a little steep. That's about the height I want. So now let's go with one of these. Will that stabilize it? No. Is that the right place for it? Pretty close. Let's try it. Let's go here. Put one of these guys in. We might be able to get by with one of him. Well, it's getting dark. One more thing before we head out. Let's go ahead and build this guy. Not repair. I want this. Oh, come on. A workbench. Okay. I can get a workbench. There we go. Huh, you think? I don't think so. So that structure I'm working on didn't get a good start on it. Didn't do a good way of explaining it. It's been a while since I've built one of those bridges. But you start with that big 4x2, I think is what it's called, the stone block, and use those core wood beams to place it. That's not right. I think I use I don't know. I'm going to have to experiment with it. I'll have to see if I can find a link to that video and put it in the comment section for you, or the description. But I think you're beginning to see the idea here. Okay, we don't need these to stay here, so let's go ahead and get rid of them. And I didn't place them right the first time. Because it should just match up really well. We're not getting that kind of the makeup that the layout that I expected. It's real close. And the end result looks very much the same. Those arched pieces, to me, didn't look like they were where they should have been. So let's see, can we put 2 of these on here? Yeah, that's on the ground, so that'll work. Need more stone. No way, that goes through the stone fast. Wish I could remember exactly how I did that. There we go. Now, I don't know if this will hold because I don't think there's ground underneath it. Maybe there is. I want it to come out to where it's smooth into the ground. It's going to have to move this. I think for now, oh yeah, we're missing the stone. Maybe I'll fill the ground. Let's see if that'll work. Right there. See, what I'd like is for it to end up all at ground level like that, but if I do that, I'm going to have to use the hoe and waste some rock filling the ground so that, oh, that's level. Here we go. And we're missing the workbench. Don't want to raise it too much. Like that. And we're out of stone again. So let's go clear some more of that. Because we're going to build right here, and we don't need this stone in our way. We'll get all the rocks we can carry for a minute. That's going to be a little too high. Don't want it to show through. These pavers go through the rock so quick. So I'm going to take the sidewalk up to the point where it disappears into the dirt. And that way the come on, there we go. Missing stone. Well, let's grab some stone. We're real close. Let's see, I thought I dropped some, but guess not. But the idea is that we can load that cart from the boat and wheel it straight up to the house. Because we're going to be making some more runs. This isn't the only time we're going to be doing this. That's probably smooth enough. Let's level this off just a little bit. And switch that. There we go. That stretch is going to be a little hard. That's going to be a little hard. Let's just back this off a little. Make that turn, and we can head right up there. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Now we want some more rock because we want to extend that dock even further. But we also need to build a... Oh, we haven't eaten anything. That's really stupid. See how low our health is. That's... We're not in the neighborhood that we can afford to do that. Alright, let's grab this guy. And this guy. We need to do some repairs. So I'm going to jump over here real quick and check on the basic forge. We need 6 copper, 10 wood, 4 coal, 4 stone. I think we can do that. Let's go grab 6 copper. There, we added some stone from underneath the sidewalk. Don't want to drop it off the edge. Eventually we may put up some rails so that doesn't happen. It almost looked like it needed repairs, but it doesn't. Doesn't it look real weathered? Now, I don't know if we can get to the storage compartment from here. Yeah, we're not close enough. Ideally, I'd like to get to both storage compartments from the same spot. I might start over. We need some, I need to get some, drop some weight here. There we go. So I see if I remember how to do this like this. That's a 2-meter beam. Come on, snap for me. I want the other side, I think. Yeah, right there. And right there. And now this should go like that. And then we can flip it around and go like that. And we can go like this. Well, let's do it this way. And then like that. Now we can put these back. And we need more stone. Oh, these use a lot of stuff. How much do each of these use? Let's see. 6 stone. So can't get 10 of them out of a. I wouldn't mind dropping the height of this down a bit. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's pick up some more stone. Oh, I know. I was wanting to make to repair, so I wanted to forge here. Now that it's nighttime, may not be quite as critical because we can go back and just repair there. But the idea is that we're going to turn this location into a new base. And we don't have room for a forge in here. Wonder if we could fit it under there temporarily. Building, furniture, crafting. Crafting. A forge. We need the coal and the stone. Needs a roof. I thought it would say that. What do we have? We only got 5 wood. We left all of our wood on the dock. Now we can at least do, but that requires an upgrade. Quality, crafted, durability, repair station 2. So we need the days at least. Forge cooler. Let's catch a couple Z's here. Forge cooler takes 25 fine wood. That might be all the fine wood we brought. I think a name other than 6 might be better. Could just jump ahead to 11 and do it in honor of Stranger Things. Ten copper. Alright, let's see if we can get some of that stuff up here from the boat. Don't have a requirement to go anymore. I'm pretty sure we can't. Oh, we can. Hot diggity. Oh, we went out to sea. Oh, that's storage. This is the boat. I can't use it because I'm overweight. Oh my gosh. How disappointing. So that's the way you do it. 2 beams out and then 1 beam down. And then just line it up. Ah, that didn't feel good. Quit sailing out to sea. Ah, crap. It's getting old. No, 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 no. Oh, God bless it. Raise it up. Come on. Come on. Almost. Too far away. Okay. We're just gonna do this the fast way, because this is certainly the slow way. Didn't make the jump again. We jumped, but we didn't jump very high. Okay, you can hold the wood too, so I can carry more. Look at that, the way it moves. Don't know if I can do that from here. snag there, but I can't get out to there. And it won't hold anyway. Just trying different stuff here to see if I can get an easier way to get in and out of the boat. So let's go to building, and no, crafting, because we need a workstation close by. There we go. Boat looks pretty worn out anyway. Not bad, but it definitely uses a repair. I think we need to find a way to lower it, the dock, a little bit. But I do like the look of that. You get the curved, the arches underneath. It's hard to see them. There you go. All right, how much we got? 7? We need... let's get this up to the house. Our friend the troll should be back before too long. And it's time to eat. Wonder if we should just put our smelter back here. That would make sense. Six copper. 20 fine wood. And we'll put it right here. And we need 10 copper and 25 fine wood. Okay. So 4 more. Let's grab the fine wood. There we go. Now let's see if we can do some repairs. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now let's level the ground here. Gonna need a whole lot more stone. That's all stone. And we still have this to get rid of. So take a minute and break this down. Because we're going to be building here anyway. Oh, I hear our friend's back. And we don't feel rested anymore, so we don't want a sustained battle. There he is, 2 of them. One down. Where'd he go? Why would he leave? Because we're not making noise anymore? I imagine. Their base must be pretty close. I want to make sure he didn't go down to the dock. There we go. Pretty good hit on us. If we're going to wear that light armor, we've got to quit being super tank and start fighting smart. That bonfire is a camp. Here we go. Looks like we're full up. We can drop a cone. That's why we've got so many. Oh, there's where we want to get our rock. There's 30 points at least. Oh, we are right on the edge. Didn't get us that time. No, that didn't take long to get 50 stone. That's nice. Let's drop that off here. And don't need that. Somebody's sneaking up on me. Seems like we had some food. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Well, let's wrap it up here. We got a good start on the new camp. Dock's coming along, but I think I'm gonna rebuild it. I want to drop it. Um, just got to figure out how I'm gonna drop the height. Yeah, drop the height down. We got nothing here we need. Let's just do repairs. So next time around, we'll work on dropping that height down. Oh, I didn't mean to sleep. Guess you can't shit up once you've slept. Anyway, until next time, we'll keep the meat cold, the fire warm, or the hearth. And you're welcome to join us at any time. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim.